Dear students, so in the topic that is the neural control and coordination, we are going to discuss some questions. I have selected here 45 questions. Some are already asked in previous years here, and some are the new questions here. So now just try to get the questions here. That is, first question is choose the correct statement here. This question is asked in the NEET 2016 here. Nociceptors respond to change in pressure. So if you will say about the nociceptors, they are also algae-ceptor. They are also known as the algae-ceptor, and they are the pen receptors. When we have discussed about the receptors in our video, then I told that nociceptors are algae-ceptors. They are the pen receptors. They are not for the change in pressure here. Meisner's corpuscles, they are for the touch. We can say touch means that is the light pressure here. So they are not the thermoreceptor. Thermoreceptors are organ of Ruffini and end bulb of Kruge. They are the thermoreceptors here. Now just see that photoreceptors in the human eye are depolarized during darkness. Yes, there is formation of, we can say there is formation of rhodopsin in the dark, and there is a breakdown of this rhodopsin in the light here. So what is correct here? That is the third one. Why not one? Because it is related with the nociceptor, algae-ceptor related with the pen. Meisner's corpuscles, they are not the thermoreceptor. Thermoreceptors are Ruffini and Kruge here. Receptors do not produce graded potential. No, they are producing the graded potential. Like if you will see that excitatory postsynaptic potential, inhibitory postsynaptic potential, they are the graded potential here. So which is the correct statement? That is the third one here. When we are coming on the second question here, photosensitive compound in human eye is made up of. It is also asked in NEET 2016 here. So what is, just see, what is the photosensitive compound that is present in the rod cells? That is the rhodopsin, and rhodopsin is made up of retinal plus opsin. It is given in NCERT, retinal, that is an aldehyde, and opsin, it is a protein here. So it is a photosensitive pigment. So what will be the answer here? That is the opsin plus retinine. They combine to form the rhodopsin here. So you have seen that they are asking question on this retinol here. Now just see, in mammalian eye, the fovea is the center of visual field where fovea centralis in the center of lens and retina. On retina, an area is present where the number of cone cells is more than the rod cell. That is known as the macula lutea, or known as the yellow spot. On this yellow spot, a center is present. There is a depression where only the cone cells are present. What are present? Only the cone cells are present. Rods are absent. Only the cone cells are present. So now this area is known as the fovea centralis, and this is the area of the sharpest vision here. So high density of cones occur, no rods. Why not first? More rods? No. The optic nerve leaves from the eye, from the optic disc, that is obliquely to lens and retina here. Okay, so this one is the answer. Only cones are present. Now in 2017 they asked question, receptor sites for neurotransmitters are present on. They are present on the postsynaptic membrane here. You know that conduction of there are three types of receptor. That is there are three types of channel. That is the leakage channel, then voltage gated ion channel, ligand gated ion channel. So ligand gated ion channels, they are present on the postsynaptic membrane here, and when the acetylcholine, that neurotransmitter, it combines with this, that is the chemoreceptor here. So there is opening of the ligand gated voltage channel, and it is responsible for the development of postsynaptic potential here. So where they are present? They are present on the postsynaptic membrane here. This question asked in NEET 2017 here. Now just see, destruction of the anterior horn cells of the spinal cord would result in loss of. Why I selected this question? Because you have to remember the TS of the spinal cord. The upper part, when you are dying, the upper part, that is the dorsal part of the spinal cord, and lower part, that is the ventral part of the spinal cord here. And just see that dorsal is the posterior part and ventral is the anterior. So what they ask? Anterior horn cell. Anterior horn cell means the motor cells. Motor fibers. It is the motor and the motor horn. So just see that it will result in the loss of voluntary motor impulse here. So basic reason that posterior horn, dorsal horn are the sensory horn, ventral horn motor horn or the anterior horn. This you have to remember, otherwise you will lose the marks here. A gymnastic is able to balance his body upside down even in the total darkness because of, just see now, that balance of the body, it is related with the vestibular apparatus. In the vestibular apparatus there is utricle, saculi and the semicircular canal here. So these three are related with the maintenance of the body here, and here what will be the answer now? That is the vestibular apparatus, that is related with the balance of the body here. Injury localized to the hypothalamus would most likely disrupt hypothalamus, thermoregulatory center, osmoregulatory center, appetite center, satiety center, thirsty center, all are present on the hypothalamus here. And in NEET normally they are asking hypothalamus with the temperature. We are the homeothermic, we are able to maintain our body temperature because we are having the hypothalamus here. So regulation of body temperature, that is the function here. Getting, that is the function here, that is related with the hypothalamus here. Getting, decision making is a function of cerebrum. Coordination during locomotion is a function of cerebellum. Getting, and short term memories, that is related with the hippocampus, a part of limbic system which is converting short term memories into the long term memories here. See, Parkinson's disease, we have discussed that in the brain there is a basal nuclei, a basal ganglia, and in these basal ganglia two types of nuclei are there. First one, that is the largest corpus striatum, and second one, that is the substantia nigra. In the substantia nigra, dopamine secreting cells are present, and destruction of these dopamine secreting cells leads into a neurological disorder that is known as the Parkinson's disease, or that is known as the paralysis agitans. Getting, so who is responsible? Dopamine here. GABA, Huntington's disease. GABA, deficiency of GABA, Huntington's, deficiency of acetylcholine, Alzheimer's disease. So this you have to remember very carefully, and that Parkinson's disease or paralysis agitans, it is characterized by bradykinesia, means slow body movement, and the tremors here. In a man, abducens, remember, you have to remember the 12 pairs of cranial nerves: olfactory, optic, oculomotor, trochlear, trigeminal, abducens, facial, auditory, glossopharyngeal, vagus, spinal accessory, hypoglossal. So abducens is the sixth pair of cranial nerve. Remembering what is the nature of abducens? Motor. And I told that related with the surrounding the eyeball there are muscles. We have discussed now that 4 rectus muscle, 1 superior oblique, 1 inferior oblique, total 6. They are known as the extraocular muscle, and the activities of these 6 muscles, it is controlled by 3 pairs of cranial nerves here. Just like we have discussed SO4. So the activity of the superior oblique muscle is controlled by the 4th pair of cranial nerve. LR6. The activity of the lateral rectus muscles is controlled by the 6th pair of cranial nerve, that is the abducens here. So, and remaining 4 muscles are controlled by the 3rd, that is the oculomotor here. So 3rd, 4th and 6th pair of cranial nerve, they are also known as the extraocular muscle nerve. They are related with the movement of the eyeball here. I have given related theory related with each question here also here. Now come on the question number 10. Bowman's glands are found in. Bowman is the name of a scientist. Bowman's capsule, kidney, nephron. Bowman's membrane, eye, retina. Bowman's gland, nose, olfactory epithelium. Getting? During the transmission of nerve impulse through a nerve fiber, the potential on the inner side of plasma membrane has which type of electric changes here? So you have to remember it is completed in 3 stages: polarization, depolarization, repolarization. What are the charges on the outer surface in these 3 stages? Plus, minus, plus. On the inner side, just opposite, minus, plus, minus. So just see here, first negative, then positive, and again back to negative here. The polarization mainly due to efflux of potassium, depolarization due to influx of sodium, repolarization again efflux of potassium is there. Now just see, during the propagation of a nerve impulse, the action potential results from the movement of. We have discussed that the conduction of nerve impulse is completed in 3 stages: polarization, depolarization, repolarization. polarization is due to efflux of potassium, depolarization is due to influx of sodium. Always remember, depolarization is due to influx of sodium, repolarization is due to efflux of potassium. So what the examiner is asking, the action potential, it means it is asking about the depolarization, and depolarization due to influx of sodium. So just see, potassium ions from intercellular fluid to extracellular fluid, no. Just see, sodium ions from extracellular fluid to the intracellular fluid, influx of sodium. So in very short, you have to remember saying again, polarization is due to efflux of potassium, depolarization is due to influx of sodium, repolarization is due to efflux of potassium here. Now when a neuron is in resting state, known by you that polarization stage is also known as the resting. Why it is known as the resting? Because there is no conduction of impulse here. So in this stage, what I told, that more permeable to potassium, because during the resting stage there are leakage channel, potassium leakage channel and sodium leakage channel are there. The number of potassium leakage channel is more, and they are more leakier here. So just see that membrane, the axonal membrane is more permeable to potassium and nearly impermeable to sodium ions. This is the language of NCERT that you have to remember here. Alzheimer disease, I discussed Alzheimer, that is due to deficiency of acetylcholine. The main character, it is the dementia, progressive loss of memory, and treatment, that is acetylcholine esterase inhibitor. I told now, acetylcholine esterase, it is an enzyme which is released in the synaptic cleft, and it is responsible for the dissociation of acetylcholine. But when we will use the medicine, that is the acetylcholine esterase inhibitor, so there is inhibition of dissociation, the amount or concentration of acetylcholine will increase. Acetylcholine causes the alertness, so it is the treatment of Alzheimer's disease here. A person entering an empty room suddenly finds a snake right in front of opening the door. Getting? Which of the following is likely to happen in his neurohormonal control system? Just see, when you are observing a serpent in front of you, then this is the emergency condition. It means this is the adverse condition. So which system activates during the adverse condition? That is the sympathetic. Which system activates during the adverse condition? That is the sympathetic. So there is activation of sympathetic. So 2 and 3 we have to identify. Now when there is activation of sympathetic, there is activation of adrenal medulla. Adrenal medulla is known as the 3F gland: flight, fright and fight. At these 3 conditions it is getting activated here. So now just see, it will secrete the epinephrine and norepinephrine. So who is secreting the epinephrine and norepinephrine? That is the adrenal medulla, not the adrenal cortex. Adrenal cortex secreting glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, sex corticoids here. Getting? So what will be the answer here? 3. Vestibular apparatus in human internal ear is composed of 3 semicircular canals, yes, and the otolith organ. Here the otolith organ is a utricle and saculi, they are known as the otolith organ. Why they are known as the otolith organ? Because in the body of utricle and saculi, a group of sensory cells is present, that is known as the macula. In contact with this macula, crystals which are made up of calcium carbonate and proteins are present, which are known as the otoliths or otoconia. They are having otoliths or otoconia. That's why the utricle and saculi collectively known as the otolith organ here. I think you are getting this, the otolith or otoconia here. Which of the following structure in human internal ear provides a sense of angular acceleration? Okay, very good question. Listen, utricle, saculi and semicircular canal. These are the 3 parts of the vestibular apparatus. Who is providing a sense of linear acceleration? That is the otolith organ. Who is providing a sense of angular acceleration? That is the semicircular canal. In otolith organ, utricle and sacculus, if I will say that utriculus related with the horizontal, like when you are moving in a car forward and backward, and that sacculus is related with the vertical movement. If you are going in a building through lift and coming back, then it is known as the vertical movement here. So all is given here. Otolith organ, that is angular acceleration, that is the semicircular canals here. Which part of brain is responsible for thermoregulation? NEET 2019 easy question. Thermoregulation, hypothalamus. You have seen that previously also this question has been asked. Again, this question is asked in NEET 2019. It is slightly controversial question here because we were thinking that it is first option is totally wrong because it is not vascularized. It is avascularized. So first gone. Okay. So now just see here that transparent is there, protective is there, proteinous covering is there. So the answers are correct here, but they have given the second answer. Cornea consists of dense matrix of collagen, and it is the most sensitive portion of eye. Why they have given the most sensitive portion of eye? Because numerous free nerve endings in the corneal epithelium present, and they are providing the extreme sensitivity to touch here. That's why in the NEET 2019 they asked this question and they have given the answer to here. Nerve nets, characteristic feature of cnidarians. Two nerve nets are there. One that is present in the epidermis and second one that is present in the dermis. Nerves are formed by a non-myelinated. Cranial nerves and spinal nerves are the myelinated. Autonomic nerves are the non-myelinated. Optic nerve is a type of cranial nerve. Electrical charges of neurons are graded except. Graded means magnitude is variable. So like just see, excitatory postsynaptic potential graded. It depends on the concentration of neurotransmitter and all. Inhibitory also graded. Hyperpolarization is also graded because it depends on the potassium ion movement. Action potential -55 to -70. Bunce action potential following all are non-response. If total response or no response, it means it is not variable as per the magnitude here. Which one is responsible for the generation of inhibitory postsynaptic potential? So you have to remember two specific, GABA and glycine. Gamma aminobutyric acid and glycine. These are the two inhibitory neurotransmitter, and they are producing the inhibitory postsynaptic potential here. So what is the answer here? Glycine. Good vision depends on adequate intake of carotene rich food. It is asked in NEET 2017. Carotene rich food, like if I will give you the simple example, that is the carrot. So they have given good vision depends on adequate intake of carotene rich food, like carrot, that is the good source of vitamin A, richest source of vitamin A, that is the carrot here. And just see rhodopsin, retinal plus opsin. And what is retinal? It is the pre-form of vitamin A and aldehyde here. So vitamin A derivatives of form from carotene, correct. Retinal is a derivative of vitamin A, correct. So what is the answer here? 1 and 3 are correct here. Getting? Which of the following is not an inhibitory effect of the sympathetic nervous system? Sympathetic nervous system, normally it is excitatory, but some of the activities of sympathetic, they are the inhibitory. Like on pupil, that is the inhibitory effect. Bronchi, it dilates the bronchi, inhibitory effect. Decreases rate of peristalsis, inhibitory effect. Secretion of sweat, it is an excitatory effect of the sympathetic here. Which of the following is a function of parasympathetic nervous system? Okay, dilatation of pupil, no. Dilatation of bronchi, no. Dilatation of urinary bladder, no. Constriction of pupil, dilatation of pupil sympathetic, constriction of pupil parasympathetic. So you have to remember the functions of sympathetic and parasympathetic. I have given the trick when you will see the video here. Which one is correct related with the somatic neural system? Somatic neural system is the neural system which relays impulses from CNS, to the skeletal muscles of body, that is the somatic, and which relays impulses from CNS to the smooth muscle, that is the ANS here. So what they are asking about the somatic, it relays impulses from CNS to skeletal muscle, correct. It is correct. It consists of single neuron pathway, correct. Its output effect is voluntary, correct. And this one is the autonomous nervous system. So what is incorrect? Fourth one is related with the autonomous. Incorrect related with electrical synapses. There are two types of synapse in the human body, chemical synapse and the electrical synapse. Electrical synapse, they are very rare, present in the brain. Neurotransmitter not involved, agreed. Conduction velocity is very fast, correct. Synaptic cleft is very significant, no. Synaptic cleft is very less, non-significant, because the pre and post synaptic membranes, they are present in the close proximity here. So it is not correct here. Which of the following cell is not a bipolar neuron? Okay, rods and cones of the photoreceptive zone, bipolar neuron. Olfactory epithelial cells, that is, they are the bipolar neuron. Gustatory receptor cell, they are not neuron. When we are discussing the sense of gustation, it means the taste, we have discussed that separate sensory neurons are present which are collecting the sense of taste here. Sequence of fluid present from upper to lower chamber of cochlea is, just see, cochlea is a type of membranous labyrinth. So normally in the membranous labyrinth, endolymph is there. Cochlea is divided into three: scala tympani, scala media, scala vestibuli. In the upper and in the lower, that is perilymph. In the middle, that is in scala media, that is the endolymph here. So just see, from upper to lower, upper scala vestibuli, that is the perilymph, middle scala media, endolymph, lower scala vestibuli, perilymph. So what is the answer here? 1. Which of the following statement is not correct regarding cochlea? Not correct. It consists of a bony spiral canal that makes about 2 and 3/4 tons around. Yes, 2 and 3/4 tons are there. It contains 3 chambers, upper scala vestibuli. Yes, correct, very correct. The middle and lower chamber communicate through helicotoma. No, helicotoma. It is a connection between the upper and lower, through which the scala tympani and scala vestibuli, they are interconnected here. Getting? Arrange the following based upon the mechanism of vision here. So what is in the mechanism of vision? First, we are absorption of visible wavelength of light by rods and cones, correct. Then there is dissociation of retinal from opsin, so A, C. Then there is B, and after it there is generation of action potential in the ganglionic cell. So what will be the answer? A, C, B, D. Getting? So here that is the answer here. For most excitable cells, the threshold stimulus -55 to -70 millivolt. This one -70 millivolt, that is the resting potential, plus 30 millivolt, that is the action potential. If the sodium potassium pump stops working, then try to get this point here. Sodium potassium pump, they are the active channel, and they are the active channel, it means they are utilizing the energy. And why they are utilizing the energy? Because they transport from that is lower concentration to the higher concentration against the concentration gradient here. So now just see, this has been stopped. This has been stopped. Getting sodium potassium pump, it activates during the polarized stage here. So it stops. So when it stops, just see, during the resting phase, the number of potassium leakage channel is more, and they are more leak here. So potassium will go, sodium will come here, potassium will go out, and sodium will come here. So sodium concentration inside will increase, and potassium concentration on the outside will be increased here. So we have to search the option like this. Sodium and potassium ions will be accessed in extracellular fluid. No. Sodium ion will be accessed in extracellular fluid. No. Why? Because now the leakage channel, there is main role played by the leakage channel. It will be on the extracellular. So sodium ions will be an access in the intracellular fluid. So what will be the answer here? 4. In the presence of calcium ion channels blockers, calcium ion channels, they are present on the axon terminal. Getting? And once see, when impulse is coming, then they are getting activated. When they are getting activated, the synaptic vesicles, they are collected on the presynaptic membrane, and they are releasing the neurotransmitter by the process of exocytosis here. So if the channels are blocked, then there is no release of neurotransmitter, because now the synaptic vesicles, they will not collect on the presynaptic membrane, and they will not release the acetylcholine or neurotransmitter. They will not release the acetylcholine or neurotransmitter by the process of exocytosis here. So they will not release here. Getting? They will not release here, that is neurotransmitter will not be released. And when the neurotransmitter is not released, if you will say, then there is no formation of the ligand, because the chemoreceptors are present on the postsynaptic membrane. There is no formation of the ligand, and when there is no formation of the ligand, then the postsynaptic that ion channels will not open here. So what will be the answer? 4. It's a very good question. take it, give it sufficient time and get the proper answer here. During depolarization of an axonal membrane, polarization more permeable to potassium, depolarization more permeable to sodium. So what is happening? What is happening here? During the depolarization, we can say that here that is potassium voltage gated sodium channel and voltage gated potassium channels are there. During the depolarization, the voltage gated sodium channels are activated and voltage gated potassium channels are inactivated. So voltage gated potassium channels are closed, voltage gated sodium channels are open. So what will be the answer? 4 here. Through which of the following energy is required to transport the ions? Only one, that is the sodium potassium pump, because they are related with the transport of ions against the concentration gradient. It means from the low concentration to the high concentration. They are transporting 3 sodium for 2 potassium. The nerve impulse is the another name of action potential. Getting? Odd one is reference to origin. Okay, nervous tissue is consist of neuron plus neuroglia. Getting? In the neuroglia, all the cells are derived from ectoderm except the microglial cell. Microglial cells, they are derived from the mesoderm here. Mark the area of cerebral cortex responsible for complex function like intersensory association, memory and communication. Okay, the cerebral cortex is divided into 3 areas: sensory area, motor area, and third one, that is the association area. Association area, it is having that responsible for the intersensory association, memory and communication here. Activities of cerebellum, they are involuntary. First, they are involuntary. Cerebrum voluntary, cerebellum involuntary. And during the early stage of life, the cerebellum also related with the learning process. It is also related with the learning process. So these two gone. Involuntary, yes. Involved in learning process, yes, correct. What will be the answer? 1. Remember, during the early stage, cerebellum is related with the learning process also. Knee jerk reflex, again NCERT, do not get confused by the diagram given in NCERT. That is knee jerk reflex, that is the monosynaptic reflex arc. It is very important. If you will see clearly the diagram, that one axon terminal of sensory neuron directly synapse with motor neuron. So this is the knee jerk reflex here. Second, that is the antagonistic effect on the muscle, that is known as the hamstring muscle here. So once see that diagram given in the NCERT here. Find out the incorrect statement. Okay, just see here. Cornea is avascular, correct. Covered by vascular conjunctiva, correct. After the birth, there is no absorption and no secretion of aqueous humor. It is wrong, because continuously secreted by the ciliary body and continuous absorption by the canal of Schlemm. So what is incorrect here? Second, organ of Corti present in scala media on the basilar membrane, correct. Ear oscles not providing the skeletal support, they are helpful in process of healing, correct. So which is incorrect? Second one. So what is correct? Secretion and absorption of aqueous humor is a continuous process. Continuously it is secreted by the ciliary body and continuously it is absorbed through the canal of Schlemm into the venous plexus here. Find out the incorrect statement. Cerebellum is the second largest part of brain, correct. Conduction of nerve impulse across synapse is unidirectional, as neurotransmitters are secreted by the axon terminal and chemoreceptors are present on the postsynaptic membrane. Very much correct. Velocity of nerve impulse conduction is directly proportional to the diameter of an axon. Very correct. The value of hyperpolarization is about minus 90 millivolt. It is not the plus, it is the minus 90 millivolt is there. So all the best. I tried to collect different questions here. Soon we will meet with another questions of a set of 45 questions again here. So all the best for your exam here. Thank you. Thank you.